My entire For You page right now is presidential stuff and the campaigns being AI and what to believe and what not to believe.
Kamala Harris campaign also seems to be AI generated. This is not a real picture. Let's take a closer look. First of all, none of their phones are recording the same shit. This dude looks like he's watching a video on the hub. I have no clue what this person's watching. This dude is apparently zoomed in on two people having a conversation. Not to mention, AI still has trouble doing hands. Because if this is a real hand, something is broken. Not to mention, this person is filming that person's phone, apparently. This person is watching a video with captions. This person thinks the sky is really important, but this is very obviously not real. Do you understand how shitty your candidate has to be to resort to using AI? The worst part is this isn't even the first time we've caught them doing this.
Just the other day, I received an email for a paid promotion, for me to make a video and post it on TikTok talking about the Democratic side. At the end of this email, it says, if you want to get things going, we'll send over an NDA for you to sign and we'll get started. I know a lot of people get their views and their opinions and their beliefs based off of what their favorite influencers are saying. Just know, they might have been paid to say the things they're saying.
So Kamala and her team, the Democratic parties, they have been exposed and their receipts are there for all the world to see. There's been influencers coming out and people coming out basically saying that they've been paid to basically not only support Kamala, but to bash and say negative things about Trump, but to also bash, attack, assault, harass, and say negative things about Trump supporters, which is up as hell because basically they're paying people to say, divide the country. Divide the country and move America further into civil war.
About a week ago, I received this email from a group called Palette Media or Palette Management. And basically what they were asking for is $1,500 for anti-Trump content on TikTok. So they basically sent me this kind of creator brief with all the asks that they have and everything and do's and don'ts, don't show any form of support for Donald Trump and his allies, gloat about Harris and her allies, attack Trump supporters for their intellectual or personal values. So they're basically creating division and paying for division online. So of course I looked them up and I found out all this information about all the money that they have, and yeah, you can look up them right here. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to come on to show you guys that yes, I'll sell my booty, but I ain't gonna sell my values.
And when I say assault, I am even talking about assault because there's been evidence that Kamala Harris or her team or the Democratic Party politicians or their super PACs have been paying people who have rioted, who have looted, and who have supported and promoted rioting and looting, which cause fires, which cause harm, which causes death, which cause injury, which causes the loss of job, and which causes communities to be destroyed, the same exact communities they say that they care about.
Since the start of the protests sparked by the death of George Floyd on May 25th, over 10,000 people have been arrested in the United States. Some had the ability to pay their bail. Many others were helped by a charity organization called the Minnesota Freedom Fund.
As riots shook cities across the United States in 2020, then Senator Kamala Harris authored a little-known blog post urging the public to help demonstrators by donating to a bail fund that freed violent criminals. The blog post, which Harris published on her Medium profile on May 31st, 2020, came amid riots in Minneapolis and other major cities following the death of George Floyd. Harris is still fundraising on behalf of the controversial charity, according to Act Blue. Harris wrote in the blog post, quote, "I stand with those protesting George Floyd's murder." She then asked people to make a contribution to the Minnesota Freedom Fund, an organization working on the ground in Minnesota to post bail for arrested protesters. Harris, who added she stood in solidarity with demonstrators, wrote at the time, "The protesters on the front lines need our help." Harris, in June 2020, famously posted a tweet asking people to chip into the Freedom Fund. Since then, the bail fund has freed George Howard, who pleaded guilty to second-degree murder for shooting and killing a man in 2020 in Minneapolis. Sean Tillman of St. Paul, who was sentenced to life in prison this year for first- and second-degree murder.
That's right. But they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. And this is a movement, I'm telling you. They're not going to stop.
They support and finance people to actually assault and cause harm. The funny thing is since I've been uploading a lot of shorts and videos lately, and there's a couple of shorts that's kind of, done well, and you'll see a bunch of comments going like, oh my God, who paid this person to say this? Who paid this person to say this? Who paid this person to say this, right? They're on Trump's payroll, whatever, what have you. First of all, one of the women that I've gotten a lot of comments under one of the shorts that I posted, I think her name is something Montgomery. First of all, I hope she got paid because that was a kick-ass speech. I hope she's on Trump's payroll because that was great. What she said resonated with a lot of people and it was true. There's one thing to get paid because you're doing something you would have done anyway and you're good at doing it. You're good at articulating how you feel. You're good at reaching people that need someone to speak to them. You've done your research, you're educated, you're just a good speaker. Why not get paid? Speakers get paid all the time. Why not get paid? There's another thing to get paid to say things that you don't even believe. That's completely different.
When they bring up abortion, and they talk about protecting your medical freedoms, don't be afraid to mention COVID. The Biden-Harris administration forced Americans to take an experimental vaccine and took away their jobs, their livelihoods, and their freedoms if they refused. Trump gave us a choice and Biden gave us a mandate.
And it's another thing to get paid to cause division in the United States and push us further to civil war. There's another thing to get paid to promote violence, looting, and assault and the destroying of communities. So as much as like people who want to hate on the black women and the people of color who are coming out and saying like, I am not voting for Kamala, to say, oh, they're only saying it because they got paid. Where's the receipts? Where is the receipts that that's the only reason why they're saying that, because they got paid? When we have hella receipts on the other side, the Kamala team, the Biden team, the Democratic team, and their super PACs paying people to say things that they don't actually believe.
Keemstar tweeted this and said, Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump. As somebody who's been in the online entertainment business for 15 plus years and literally knows and talks to everyone, what I'm about to tell you is 100% confirmed facts. Kamala Harris has been offering many influencers serious money to help her and her campaign. The amount of money being offered I've seen has been as low as $1,500 to close to $500,000 per influencer. We are talking Twitch streamers, YouTubers, TikTokers, big IG accounts, etc. Versus the Trump campaign isn't offering any money to influencers, and many influencers are actually donating their money to the Trump campaign.
People wanted, for some reason, Kamala Harris to do a stream with Kai Cenat. Why? To appeal to the young people. And Kai Cenat did a live stream where he lets you know this.
I got the fucking Secret Service calling me 5 times! I had a bad bitch that I've been trying to get on for like the last 2 years that I haven't spoke to in like a year, who gonna have the audacity to text me, we need you a part of the campaign. At first I was thinking she was talking about like a video game, like a Modern Warfare game, or some shit. If this some way, somehow, something was to go into where I do the stream of politics, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to sit on my stream and say, why did you guys call me? Like, I don't know. I've never did anything with politics. And these blogs are like trying to say, yo, we gotta do this shit, Kai. And it's all the top blogs. But I'm like, bro, since when?
Next, they reached out to another streamer, Ronaldo from FaZe, and that also did not turn out the way that they hoped.
Yo, Kamala Harris, stop hitting my team, you and the Secret Service, to do a stream. I am not doing a stream with any politicians, bro.
Not having it. Apparently, they only want people that they can pay off at the DNC as well, because look at this email that's being sent around to influencers. Offer for the DNC request. Any A-list celebrities and influencers who'd like to attend the DNC will get flights, hotels, credentials to the convention, and exclusive invites to private parties and events happening in Chicago. Also, this agency that is running the marketing campaign is seeking out top celebrities to do a post, and the budget per creator is around $20K. $20K for a pro-Kamala DNC post. Somebody else posted and said, Instagram influencer just leaked an email from the Kamala campaign asking to pay influencers to make up stories praising Kamala Harris. And then here we go. Get paid to support national politics. But spoiler alert, it's not national politics. It's supporting Kamala.
And it just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Over a series of 3 posts, we're inviting you to share what you admire about the Biden and Harris administration, what initiatives you support, or simply why you believe Kamala Harris with Biden's endorsement is the best candidate for the job. If you're interested in creating content on Instagram, please let me know as soon as possible. We can discuss the details and compensation for your involvement.
Even with the whole BLM and that whole scam, there was receipts how that was being funneled by, and corrupted by the Democratic super PAC parties or super PAC organizations. I swear, I love how like the progressive left, the far left, the wokes love to project, because they're always projecting. It's like, well, this is what we do, so you must be doing the same. You must be doing what we're doing because this is what we do. But where's the receipts? The only people that we have receipts on paying people to literally spread lies and fake news and try to indoctrinate, brainwash is on the other side.
Yes, influencers are getting paid. But this should not be new or shocking information because we saw Biden do this for literally 4 years. Hello? Harry Sisson and Chris Mowry, whatever his name is, all the TikTokers at the White House doing the skits with Kamala, the TikTok task force that they put together. It has been happening for a while.
Receipts, black and white receipts. So come up with the receipts the next time you want to come in the comment section going, oh, they're only saying this because they're getting paid. Please put me on the payroll, first of all. Please, I got to pay my rent. YouTube has been shadow banning this channel, okay? Please put me on the payroll. But again, there's one thing to get paid because you speak well and you get your points across well. And there's another thing to get paid just as freaking grift for $1 and sell your soul. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get your notifications when I do upload. Oh, that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, speaking of getting paid, you can donate. My PayPal and Cash App link is in the comment section down below. Or you can super thanks. And you guys have an amazing, beautiful day. Bye!
My entire For You page right now is presidential stuff and the campaigns being AI and what to believe and what not to believe. Just the other day, I received an email for a paid promotion.